Fade in.
What is going on, everyone? We're here. We're live. We're a little bit late, but let's be real. We were early on Sports Wars this morning, so I think I had a little bit of time to spare. I think it's pretty much even when you factor everything in. Man, I wish something had happened this week for us to talk about. I really wish, but it was kind of a dead week, wasn't it? Especially the weekend. Kind of a dead weekend, especially on social media, but that's just how it is sometimes. Now, I don't know if I don't know exactly what everyone's looking for in this stream, if you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. I wanted to talk about a couple Star Wars rumors, right? I wanted to talk about a couple Star Wars rumors, and I just saw something. Just saw something interesting on Twitter, but I'll talk about that later. Sorry, distracted me for a second. But what I wanted to say is I don't know exactly what people are looking for from this stream. I do want to give everything very much full context and make sure that everyone's not just going off maybe what you see on Twitter, that you actually get to see what everyone's been talking about for yourselves and make a decision for yourself. I'm not here to, get too personal about anything, I guess. That's not really the intent of this stream. But I do just kind of want to explain to everybody, because I'm sure a lot of you aren't on Twitter, don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm sure a lot of you didn't see Friday Night Tights. Maybe you've been told some things about what happened, but I want to make sure you listen for yourselves. And I totally explain everything that was happening with that. Let me get a couple super chats first in Streamlabs. I know some people are probably like, we want blood. We want blood. We want raging. We want all of this. But it's not going to be, we'll see how it goes. We'll put it that way. Cal G for 210 over on Streamlabs. Hey, hello, Lieutenant, and all the members of the People's Republic of Kinel. Thank you for giving all the woke losers that heat. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Cal G. Appreciate your support, buddy. Biggles Mets for $2 says, if you don't like Ryan, then fuck you. Thank you, Biggles, for the support over in the super chats. Let me go over to here at the monetization. I saw Jake the Movie Geek. With the super chat. He says, let's be real. The rumors are believed by soy boys. Thank you, Jake the Movie Geek. We're going to talk about rumors. We're going to talk about sources. We're going to talk about all that stuff. And I do want to make something very clear before we even get into it. We're going to look at what I said on Friday Night Tights. If you think that I was in any way saying if you are subscribed to Doomcock, if you watch Doomcock, if you like him, if you find him entertaining, if you thought that I was talking specifically to you, that wasn't the intention. I think you'll see that's pretty clear when we look at this video. Again, I want everybody to make up their minds for themselves. Kinel's missing Y chromosome for 2. I support you. 1 missing Y chromosome. Oh, missing Y chromosome 1. Thank you, Kinel's missing Y chromosome. I appreciate that. In my time of need, you support me. Open airlock policy for 750. Hashtag Ryan is right. Thank you. I mean, I think I am. At least I don't get involved in the rumor mill or in sources. I just don't do that. So yeah, by definition, when I don't get into that, I guess I am right. But thank you, Open Airlock Policy, for 750. Alex McCarthy for 100 super sticker. I appreciate that. Very, very much. Let me make sure we're good here. I got so many tabs open because I got so much stuff I was looking at before this. D-Day Cobra for $10. I still don't like you. Well, that's a given. Me and Jeremy don't like each other. And in fact, me and Jeremy shout and scream and argue with each other all the fucking time. I think I called him a retard on Sports Wars today because that's just what we do, literally always. I can't say that on Twitch when we play Mario Kart because I'm pretty sure Twitch will ban you for saying that. They don't appreciate that. They don't want me attacking Jeremy's disability, so I understand. But thank you, D-Day Cobra. Fatal J for $5. Well, unlike Jeremy, I love you, bro. Thank you, Fatal. My man, Fatal J. Lethal Lightning for Aussie, $2. Just say you're in a bad headspace. Yeah, I was just in a bad headspace. No, that's not what's going on. I'm not going to retract what I said. You know, I said what I said for a reason, but I think there's people that are very much misinterpreting kind of what I said. So I want you to hear for yourself so you can make up your own mind. Now, first of all, though, we got to talk about, you know, what's in the title. We got to talk about the newest Star Wars rumors, guys. We got to talk about the newest Star Wars rumors. And one that I wanted to cover today was this one. And, you know, this was reported as a rumor by Bounding Into Comics, who took a YouTuber, Overlord DVD, Doomcock's video that he made and kind of laid it out for us. So we're going to get into this. We're going to look at this rumor and see how valid we think it is. See if we think it's a possibility that George Lucas, the man who back in 2012 sold Disney to Star Wars because he said he was too old to make another trilogy, wanted to spend time with his family. 9 years later, supposedly, George Lucas is going to bankroll the new Star Wars trilogy and take back creative control from Disney. That would be something, wouldn't it? That would be something phenomenal. According to Overlord DVD and Disney news outlet InsideTheMagic.net, Lucas will soon attempt to wrest creative control over the franchise back from Kathleen Kennedy by bankrolling a brand new Star Wars trilogy. And also, another latest rumor out there was that Kathleen Kennedy is officially gone this time, guys. Officially, it's actually going to happen. She's gone, according to sources. Where was I? While no details were provided regarding what his potential trilogy would entail, Lucas's previous plan for a Star Wars sequel trilogy included Darth Maul and Darth Talon as the villains, Luke rebuilding the Jedi Order, and Leia reforming the New Republic, becoming the Chosen One. And that's basically talking about who Darth Talon is, who Darth Maul is, what George Lucas has said before. According to Lucas, by the end of the trilogy, Luke would have rebuilt much of the Jedi, and we would have had the renewal of the New Republic with Leia, Senator Organa becoming the Supreme Chancellor in charge of everything. So she ended up being the Chosen One, he concluded. If Lucas does return, it would signal a significant shift in his feelings towards the franchise. As noted, no one connected to either Disney nor Lucasfilm has officially commented on Lucas's return. As such, fans are encouraged to take this rumor with a sizable grain of salt. Indeed. Now, when it comes to these Star Wars rumors, this is kind of what's setting everything off, right? When it comes to these Star Wars rumors, over the past 2 years, maybe since about middle of 2019, I guess, we have been hearing a lot of different rumors about Star Wars. And when you look at them, effectively, none of them have been legitimate. None of them have come to fruition. When you talk about the Rise of Skywalker leaks, those were on Reddit and 4chan before there were YouTube videos out there about them. You know, that's where that information came from. We did a video talking about it before any of that leaked information was out there, a reaction to it when we found out. And then when that trailer came out, it confirmed everything that was in those Jedi Paxos leaks. When it comes to Doomcock and like the rumors that are getting put out there, I don't believe these sources anymore. You know, originally in 2019, I was kind of with everybody else, like seeing things come out. Maybe there's legitimacy there. But at this point, to me, when I look at everything that's happened, like those sources are not reliable. They have not been reliable. Kathleen Kennedy's gone, then she's fired, then she's back to stay, then she's won the Civil War, then there is a Civil War. Oh, and by the way, in the midst of this Lucasfilm Civil War, no one realized that Dave Filoni had actually been promoted by Kathleen Kennedy in the middle of it. All of these things that have culminated that I don't believe this shit at all. Now, are these sources legitimate? Like, are they real people? I can't speak on that. Honestly, I don't know. What I do know is that they have not been accurate. So I get a little bit frustrated when I see so many people hanging on like to these rumors, like, and having that kind of like taking that at face value, because that gives people hope. When we're talking about respecting your audience, to me, one of the things that really irritates me when it comes to respecting your audience is I want to tell you guys what's actually going on. I want to be accurate. And if a source has been wrong 30 times before, then I don't think propagating that, I don't think continuing to use that source that has been wrong over and over and over again is really respect. That's kind of how I feel about it. So it frustrates me a lot when I see, when I see that going on. That led to what happened on Friday Night Tights, and we will get to that. But let me first get some super chats. I saw a hairless cat joke already. Jade, shout out for 2. I was told by sources to come here. Well, that's right. According to my sources, you didn't want to miss this stream, and I don't think you do. Thank you, Mara. Cancel Jeremy for $2. Peeps manufacturing drama on Twitter. It's trash. Thank you, cancel Jeremy. And that's really where it came out. Listen, I said this on a live stream. I obviously said it in a very public venue with a lot of fucking people watching. But I think that the way that I've handled it since has been a little bit better. I see a lot of members of the community complaining about drama being aired. And listen, I said what I said. I fucking say what I feel. I mean what I say. I think you guys know me. That's how I've been on the internet. That's how I will continue to be on the internet. I'm going to say exactly what I mean to say. But after that, when I saw, there's a couple people that got upset about it, I could have spouted off on Twitter for the past 2 days, but I didn't, right? I didn't. I was like, you know what? Just let it go. Let the embers burn, whatever. But it was kept alive and continued on over and over and over again. So eventually I had to respond. At least I felt like I had to respond. MI05 for Canadian, $5. You sure didn't have any problems with rumors on Geeks and Gamers when you were quoting how true Doomcock rumors turned out to be. Well, yeah, and that's what I said. I said, maybe you sent this super chat before I was talking. I said, I used to think that maybe there was some validity to that, especially in, August, September of 2019, when all of a sudden you had a lot of people saying, Doomcock was right without really understanding that, all the way up into the Jedi Paxos leaks, he'd actually been completely wrong about everything. It wasn't until the Jedi Paxos leaks came out that it was different. And I even have that video because I want to talk about that a little bit. I want to talk about this very young, skinny me. This very young, skinny me. Look at me. My God, I'm so skinny in my corner. I'm making a weird face. See if I can go to a different one. There we go. Beardless, fucking about 8% body fat. I was probably in the best physical shape of my life, to be honest with you. I fucking bulked up now. But I was in the corner of my room over there before I made it like this big, wide array that you see. I was defending Doomcock against a bullshit hit piece that it was about Captain Marvel rumors, which turned out not to be true, of course. But it was more so about him getting attacked for being a racist, for being a bigot. And regardless of what I felt about the rumors, I came out and I made a video defending Doomcock because these people just assumed he's a white dude. I don't know who he fucking is. I made a video defending the guy, saying that the media is out there because he upsets them. So the media is out there attacking him, saying things that definitively you cannot prove. So I stood up for him. I made a video. This is all about the rumor videos and the sources that, in my mind, he's being misled. He's being misled. We've seen that. There's been things, especially with Star Trek rumors that were out there. There was literally an op that was feeding false information. So we know what happens. We know what happens. And that's where I feel, I feel like these sources just aren't right anymore and never were, realistically. But thank you for the super chat, MIO5. Biggles Mets for $5. I'm paying $5 just to say hi to Fatal J. Thank you, Biggles. Thank you, Biggles. Appreciate it. Hi to Fatal J. I don't know if it's supposed to be from me to you or whatever, but there you go. Panda Thought for $10. My inside sources told me there would be a hairless cat. Well, if you listen to Krista, then yeah, you do have a hairless cat right here. You do have a hairless cat right here. Where did that go? Jacob M for $5. Did you hear Bob got KK pregnant on top of the Millennium Falcon? I can't independently verify this, so take it with a grain of salt. Crazy, huh? Yeah, crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Who would have thought, Jacob? Snowdub for $2. Hey, what's up, Snowdub? Says, just blame Jeremy. That's what I do. I'll work on that. It is usually Jeremy's fault. I'm just being real. It's usually Jeremy's fault. He should have stepped in and said something, shouldn't he? Firewater for $5. Damn, man, Doomcock went straight to the manager. If you mean instead of like talking to me about anything and like for some reason putting Gary on blast, if that's what you mean, yeah. And that's one of the reasons that I had a problem with, you know what I mean? That's one of the reasons that I had a problem with it and eventually felt like I had to respond because it was this insistence that Gary try to silence someone that I really had a problem with. If you're coming at me, that's fine, but it was all about Gary. D-Day Cobra for $10. Lucasfilm doesn't deserve faith from fans. These rumors are pushing possible faith in Lucasfilm until it actually happens. Fuck Lucasfilm. I stand with Gina Carano. Well, thank you very much, Jeremy. And agreed. Like, here's the thing. When actual big news happens, where were the sources at? Where were the sources for Luke Skywalker's Mandalorian return? Why wasn't there a video? Why weren't the sources saying anything about that? It's all about this intangible stuff that never happens. Why wasn't it about Luke Skywalker's return in The Mandalorian? Jay, Drunk 3PO knew about that. And not from who you think it was. Just saying. Me and Jay did a stream, I think, on this channel months before The Mandalorian talking about how he had been told about that. So people knew, but sources didn't. When Pedro Pascal had all the drama going down. And this is why I think that the sources just aren't accurate. When Pedro Pascal, all that drama got broken by Grace Randolph, that a lot of people try to shit on, as we see what's going on with the Mandalorian universe and the Book of Boba Fett, and the idea that Pedro Pascal is now doing the Last of Us show. Seems like there was a lot of validity to what was going on and how they are kind of like possibly writing him out of the show. The sources didn't have anything until after those reports already came out. Then the sources had things to say. Gina Carano being fired. Where were the sources? And it wasn't some ridiculous 4D chess move like the sources said. You know, the sources said it was some 4D chess move to get her rehired. And to me, I just couldn't believe any of that. Resident Justice for $5. I disagree with most of what you say, but nothing you said about 4chan Doom was wrong. Dude acts like a Karen when you call him out for being wrong. Well, thank you, Resident Justice. I appreciate it. I appreciate your super chat. Waiting for Nerdrotic for $2. KK didn't get fired after Solo lost money, so shrug. Yeah, I think that if Kathleen Kennedy was going to be fired or let go, it would have happened already. Why would it happen now? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand why it would happen now. But thank you. Waiting for Nerdrotic. Alice for $5. At what point does reporting rumors with the basic boilerplate of it as a rumor just become selling false hope? This non-issue is so fucking cringe. Thank you, Alfs. Appreciate it. Krusty Moko for $2. All this junior high drama is cringe and gay. Thank you, Krusty Moko. Zervian becomes a channel member. Welcome to the Raging Ryans. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you. David Hart for $5. Got to be honest, you look like a gremlin without the beard. Never shave it off. Thank you, David. I like the beard. I may have to shave it off. We'll see. We'll see if I shave it off at some point, but I do want to have it for quite a while. The new rumor is I'm not real. I'm Krista in disguise. The rumor comes from an anonymous Reddit source that created their account yesterday. Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, maybe. Black and white news for, I skipped one. I'll get that in a second. Thank you. I think it's John. Edward Pereno for $5. Rags instigated that. You can hear the smile on Rags' voice. Is there someone in particular? I feel as being non-woke audience, we need solidarity. Yeah, so why don't we just listen to that? Let me read these last few super chats, and we'll listen to what I said so you guys can actually hear what all the fuss is about. Black and White News for $50. Thank you, guys. Hail my brothers over there at Black and White Entertainment, the Black and White Network, Black and White Sports, Black and White News, John Matrix, and Rhodes Rants. They're growing like crazy over there. Nothing to say, just supporting brother for $50. Thank you, Black and White News. Appreciate that. I see Yellow Flash in the chat. What's up? What's up, Yellow Flash? Good to see you, buddy. Her in the Steadfast for Canadian 1488. Does Doomcock have his panties in a knot or what? well, again, we'll talk about it in a second. Dwayne Morris for $5. CBR said that Loki will be gender fluid in the TV series, so more queer baiting. I saw that, Dwayne, and I talked about this a long time ago. Very early rumors and set photos confirmed that there will be a female Loki. Now, Loki, both in mythology and in the comics at times, is like a shapeshifter, right? And it has appeared female before. So that's the way that they're going to be able to, that they're going to be able to get around that and say, well, it's in the lore. But yeah, the fact that they put his gender on that card and everything for the promo, I hear what you're saying, man. And I'm not excited about Loki in any way, shape, or form. Brian from the Rebellion for $3. All my sources say Ryan will get laid this year. Yes. They've already come true, in fact. So you're good to go. Your sources were correct. Riff Magos for Aussie $5. Even if KK leaves, it'll take years for the damage to be reversed. I'll keep enjoying EU books instead. Keep up the good work, Ryan. Screw them. Thank you, Riff Magos. Appreciate it. D-Day Cobra for $10. Get away from the drama with Mario Kart 8 tonight on Gaming with Geeks YouTube and on Geeks and Gamers Twitch. We'll cuss each other out the proper way. Yes, I will. I will say a lot of things about Jeremy that some may consider offensive, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Hef 15H for $5. The big issue is the amount of fans who desperately want to believe the rumors. Just shows how much KK screwed the pooch. Yes. Yes. All right. Let's listen to what I said. Because I want you guys to hear this. Where am I at? I think that's probably about the right time. Now, Friday Night Tights. Friday Night Tights. This is where this started. And I do want to let everybody hear this because I think there might be a little bit of misrepresentation about what I'm actually saying here.
An update?
Gary, we do have an update, Gary.
Do we have an update?
We have an update.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
So that's a little joke we do on Friday Night Tights because guess what? There's a different Kathleen Kennedy rumor every week. So it's a little joke that we played on the screen of Friday Night Tights. And I had something to say.
And that was the update.
Thank you for the update.
If you actually believe like some fucking dude who says he got 8 different sources and has said 25 different things and none of them have come true, and you continue to hang on his every word when he says, oh, another source came out and said 80% of what I've told you is true. You are fucking retarded if you can't see that shit. You might as well go sip for Geeky Pixie. I
take it you don't buy it.
No, it's not. Are we talking about a particular source here, or am I missing?
Tomato.
Yeah, I'm talking about if legitimately you're just hanging on the every word of Doomcock every time he fucking comes with one of these different rumors about the same fucking thing over and over again. Yeah, I think that's.
Do you have like a beef with him or something?
All right, so that's what we're talking about. That happened on Friday Night Tights. The message has been Ryan calls all Doomcock supporters, subscribers, and followers fucking retarded. Now, listen, I use that word pretty fucking often, fairly often. I call Jeremy a retard all the time. And I was being a little hyperbolic, as you could tell, with all of the different things I was listing, all the scenarios. But what I said is that if you are one of the people who, after time after time after time of these sources being wrong, definitively, provably fucking wrong, and after 30 times, if you're still looking at that and taking that at face value, and even though, like he says it himself, they're rumors, right? So if you are one of the people that takes that and runs with it, then yeah, I think you really need to look at and reevaluate, But the idea that, oh, well, Ryan says if you watch Doomcock, if you support Doomcock, if you find Doomcock entertaining, you're a fucking retard. That's not what I said. So I wanted to make that very clear for all of you in the chat. That's what I said. Maybe if I were to sit there and write out exactly a script of what I was going to say for 2 hours, maybe I wouldn't have said that. But guess what? That's how I fucking talk. I talk shit. I always have talked shit. I always will talk shit. If you think that because you watch Doomcock that I think you're retarded, that's not the case, right? Doomcock does a stream where he doesn't even talk about rumors. He does a stream where he sits there and he entertains the chat and he sings and he does all these things. He's an entertaining guy. So there's a lot of different reasons for people to watch and to like and subscribe to him that aren't rumor based. So just wanted to put that out there and make it very clear what I was saying. But that's where all this started. And then some people, I mean, obviously it was a very direct shot at Doomcock and his sources, very direct shot. And that's a stream, you know, that's a stream with not just me on there. There's a lot of people on that stream. You heard the EFAP guys on there doing a little bit of digging to see who exactly I was talking about. But yeah, my issue came when the person I was talking about and the person that I threw shade at on a live stream publicly decided to like focus like a very public push to have Gary make a statement about it. That's what didn't make sense to me. Was this very public thing to be like, Gary has to keep him in line, like control his platform. That's the thing that made zero sense to me. Not a big fan of that. I can tell you, I very greatly look forward to being on Friday Night Tights next week, Friday. So that I guess that's all I have to say about the resolution of that, because that's not happening. I don't know. It's been a lot of drama over what I feel was something that was definitely a shot. I'm not going to deny that it was a shot. It was. But what it's escalated into and the idea that it's trying to be warped by someone who's mad that I went after him to, oh, well, it's just because of the fans aspect. Played it for you guys myself. At any point in time did I say, Doomcock fans are this. If you watch Doomcock, this. No, I was pretty crystal clear with what I was saying. If you are one of the people who's seen all of these things be wrong for the past 2 years and you still think that those sources are legitimate, come on. That's what I was saying. I think it's pretty obvious when you look at the tape. Let me check the super chats again, guys. And thank you all for being here. We got almost 1,000 people. I'm sure everybody wanted to see the blood. I'm sure everybody wanted to see all this stuff. So I don't know if I'm giving you what you want, but I'm just trying to make sure everything gets clarified and I get my piece out there, because I've been trying to not stir more shit on Twitter. I felt like that would only make things worse. So I decided to try to take the high road and, ignore the constant snipes and all that stuff. And finally, it got to a point where I had to say something, because he continued, like, all the retweets about people attacking Gary and attacking Geeks and Gamers as opposed to just me. Had to say something about it. Gomer Kyle for $10. I like Doomcock. He's a nice guy. I heard a YouTuber say that he's acting like Mike Zero, and we as a collective group have to say something because it comes back on us and makes us look like fools. Yeah. The reason that I'm constantly talking about this is because I constantly am having to answer questions about that. You know what I mean? About once a stream, I get people asking me about the newest rumor, and I have to say, I don't think it's real. I think it's bullshit. You're free to ask other people what they feel about it, but on this channel, I didn't say anything different on that stream that I haven't said on this channel in the past year, over and over and over again. WZRBS for 5. Ripa and Krista will dominate Mario Kart tonight. Mark my words. Ryan, you suck. Well, if Krista dominates, that'll be a sad day indeed. Ripa's probably been practicing. Ripa's probably been practicing for fucking ever, so that wouldn't surprise me. Yellow Flash 2 for $5. My sources are telling me Yellow Flash 2 says my sources are telling me that George Lucas is bankrolling the Mayweather-Paul fight. Maybe that's it. Maybe he is. Maybe George, that's where the money's going. George taking those profits, boom, going straight to the fucking Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight. And that's supposed to be on actually in like an hour. I saw this comment. Yeah. when I'm talking, I kind of pause because someone else was about to say something. I said, every time Doomcock comes, and there's a really long pause. It's very awkward and very weird. I agree. JT Kirk for $2. Hashtag Doomcock was right. I mean, about what? I guess if you could clarify. Fedraham Lincoln for $5. That's how the mainstream media works. Makes up lies about us and slaps a rumor from a secret source label on it. It's cheap and lazy. Doomcock does it too. Again, I can't confirm what I can't confirm. I can't confirm. I can't say that he's making it up, right? I can say that the sources, whatever they may be, are not accurate. They're not. So time and time again, if it's the Batman sources, what about the Batman sources? You know, where it's, oh, there's a ton of drama on set. It's going to be a massive problem. It's going to get delayed forever. Massive reshoots. And it literally, Matt Reeves makes a surprise announcement that they wrapped filming like hours later. So those sources weren't accurate. That's all I'm saying. And when it comes to the mainstream, I've made a video on Geeks and Gamers defending Doomcock, the person, because what they were saying about him being a racist, being all that shit, there's no evidence of that. That's bullshit. There's people out there that do spread rumors about Doomcock that have talked to me and tried to get me because they know that I'm so skeptical of his sources. They've come creeping in my DMs and said, look at this. We should expose him as this. And I'm not even going to talk about it on stream because what they're insinuating, there's zero proof of it. And it's fucking disgusting. And I come back at those people and I say, there's no evidence of that. Get that shit out of here. Fucking defend him because I need evidence for things like that. And that there's zero evidence. What I don't have any evidence for right now are these sources being accurate over the past 2 years. D-Day Cobra. Oh, sorry. Before I get to Jeremy, somebody else. Let's go in order. Just a normie for $5. Ryan, I think it's being misconstrued. Besides, you are straight up and blunt as fuck. That's why I like you. It's an unfortunate situation. Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. And after this, I have no, I don't intend to do another stream about it. I didn't even intend to do a stream about it. It wasn't until a series of tweets that I figured that I had to do something to kind of put my stuff out there and make sure that my supporters, my subscribers know what happened. Because there were legitimate, there were people saying, go downvote these videos, go unsubscribe. My Nerdy Home got flagged off of Twitter for after defending me. Luckily, Twitter support was able to get her shit back up. But that's the kind of once I saw all that bullshit happen, I realized I had to say something. So that's why we're even talking about it once here on this stream. D-Day Cobra for $10. I've met Doomcock IRL. He's a good guy. Yeah, Jeremy has a car video with him. Obviously, I know Ryan. He's my brother. Men have disagreements, and it'll get worked out. That's life. This Twitter drama is embarrassing. Thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy hates Twitter drama. That's why he stayed away from Twitter after Naughty Dog flagged his false flagged his Twitter account. But thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, me and Jeremy are as thick as thieves, and I've said a lot of shit to Jeremy, a lot of offensive shit, way more offensive than that. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. But the narrative that's out there is the thing that made me realize I need to speak about it. Need to make sure you guys hear for yourselves what's actually going on. Cowman Plays. Oh, sorry. Get that in a sec. Dolified for $5. I take all rumors as BS until I see it happen. Even ones I publish. Exactly. Yeah. Even ones I publish. I even had to drop sources when they gave me crap info. And that's the thing to me. For me, one of my problems is if I have a source that's giving me bad information time and time again, I wouldn't use that source again. That's just me. That's not respecting anyone. But thank you, Dolified. I appreciate you, man. Cowman Plays for $20. I woke up and checked Twitter. I saw some drama going on. I was unaware. I saw Steph and Jeremy get suspended for some reason. I saw Steph come back, so that's good news. Not sure if Jeremy came back yet. I did clarify that on Twitter to put out there that Jeremy's suspended account was his original one, the one that got suspended like a year ago or some shit for posting Naughty Dog memes. Steph's did get suspended, like got legit fucking yeeted, and Twitter support was able to pop it back up after we went through the appeal process because of mass flagging. But it's back now, so that's good. Dan C for $5. Heard you said something controversial. Actual audio doesn't support that. Did Doomcock really call out your dad to put you in line? Hilarious. He went straight to dad. Went straight to internet dad. Appreciate it, Dan C. And the publicness of it was the thing that, again, you can only ignore it for so long. You can only lose a bunch of subscribers and shit like that for so long before you have to say something. Holy fuck. Oh my God, Project Piper Customs for 300 fucking pounds. Holy shit. Holy shit, Project Piper Customs. That is massive because pounds, unlike Canadian dollars, pounds are worth more than American dollars. Thank you, dude. If Az can make it to the US at some point, I'd love to see you and him meet up, get on camera wearing lab coats and with a chemistry set in front of you. Perry Chan Gold. That would be fucking hilarious. Project Piper Customs, thank you for the massive support. Thank you for the big super chat. Yeah, I would love to meet Az if he comes to the United States. If it happens, I'll find a way to be there and meet him and we'll do something. We got to get like a Friday Night Tights IRL going on. That would be pretty fucking cool. That would be pretty fucking cool. I hope it happens. Thank you for the massive super chat, my dude. Appreciate it. Psy Media for $2. Support for RK. You did nothing wrong. Thank you, Psy Media. Appreciate it. Duncan McCockiner for $5. I didn't get the notification. What's going on? Well, you can... I don't know if we want to get into it too much. I did basically just summarize over the last 30 minutes. Essentially what happened is on Friday Night Tights, I took a shot at Doomcock's sources and basically said, if you're sitting there after all the sources have just continued to be wrong year after year, time after time, video after video, and you're still taking it as gospel, that's fucking retarded. And then a lot of shit ensued from there. So that's what I've been talking about. WZRBS for $5. I automatically assume you're wrong about everything because you're a terrible person. But on this one, well, that's about as supportive as it can get from WZRBS. Thank you. Riff Magos for Aussie $5. Take the crap storm between Az and Jeremy that one time. They worked it out. People can strongly disagree and still not hate each other. Yeah, and that's why I said I'm not gonna continue to drag. I think I've been trying to do my best to not go after him personally. You know, I get why he was upset. I totally get why he was upset. I was on a very big platform and I threw shade at what he does. Totally get why you'd be upset about that. But everything that happened after that, all the misconstruing, wasn't a big fan of it. Where was that? And yeah, Az and Jeremy had it out on Friday Night Tights, and that's just people arguing. That's just people arguing. That's all it is. But I built this platform by being brash because that's who I am. The way that you guys hear me talk here is just a slightly censored version of how I speak in the real life at my job, to my coworkers, the things I say to them, the things I call them, the things we argue about, things we yell about, things we scream about. This is me. So I'm going to continue to do that. If someone has a problem with what I said, that's fine. At least represent it the right way as to what I was actually fucking saying. Because again, I'm not going to take it back. But I hope that what I said clarified that for some people. The people that are out there continuing to spread stuff. And that's how Twitter works. We know that. You see something, you retweet it, You see it from somebody that you like, that you respect. You're like, oh, that must be true. Boom. That's how it works. Lindsay, the cynical geek, for $5. Rumors are allegations. If you say you believe, you're blurring the line between news and opinion. That opens you up to an obligation to give up your source. That's a fair point, and that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at with it. These things are getting a lot of attention. There's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of things coming out, and I'm going to be critical of what's publicly out there and what I think about these stories. Thank you, Lindsay, for the super chat. Fedraham Lincoln for $5. My last super chat accusing Doomcock of making stuff up is just a rumor from a secret source. It wasn't me saying unconfirmed things. It's something else. Thank you, Fedraham Lincoln. Appreciate you clarifying that. Pirate Tomsky for €5 or £5. My bad. What if Ryan was Doomcock's source the whole time and this is some kind of meta drama? Could it be a kayfabe? That's what everyone's asking. Is it a kayfabe? Is this real? Is she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer. Yeah, is it just a big kayfabe? No, I mean, it's legit. I'm not the source. I can tell you I'm not the source. I don't even know how to create an account on 4chan. So, Mikey Gussler for $5. I don't have a problem with you not liking Doomcock, but I've noticed over the last several months, you've been calling him out without calling him by name. If you hate him so much, why not confront him? Plus, calling his audience dumb isn't cool, bro. Well, thank you for the super chat, Mikey. I appreciate you. Big supporter, Mikey Gussler, always has been. You've talked to me about this before, Mikey, and I have said by name many, many times. The thing is, I don't want it to be some kind of fucking big YouTuber drama thing. If you looked at my channel, there's not a whole lot. I know a lot of people say you live off YouTuber drama. Is this maybe the first thing that you could even consider YouTuber drama that's been on my channel, other than when I hosted Jeremy's like hater confrontation streams? I kind of think so. I don't really get into it with creators, and I had really no idea no intention to do that. I always am going to say what I think, and if I think that a source is fucking bullshit, if I think that this is not true, if I think it's not real, I'm going to say so. But since I get asked about it on nearly every live stream when we talk about rumors, yeah, I don't want to constantly put his name on it. But when asked, when pressed, yeah, I'll put his name on it, who I'm talking about. But then we have things like this happen. So maybe that's why, Mikey. Maybe that's why. Calling his audience dumb isn't cool, bro. Well, again, what I specifically said, Mikey, is if you're someone who has seen all these things play out, if you've seen every single source be wrong time and time again, if you're still believing those sources, I don't know what to tell you. That seems foolish to me. But you can like Doomcock, you can watch Doomcock, you can like me and like him. It's not a big deal. I said it earlier in the chat because someone said I'm on your side. There are no sides. I don't want anybody choosing sides. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not. But thank you, Mikey. Appreciate your support, man. Leo Slayer of SJW Weirdos for $2 should be an interesting inquisition tonight. I don't know. I don't know if that's happening. So we'll see. Super Nate for $10. Either Doomcock never watched a streamer, is going by what people said, or he saw what you said, is acknowledging he has fans that take his rumors as facts, but will do anything for attention. Well, all right, let me read that again. That's kind of how I see it. Either Doomcock never watched the stream and is going by what people said, or he saw what you said and is acknowledging he has fans that take his rumors as facts, but will do anything for attention. I don't know about the anything for attention part, but that's how I see it. I'm saying that if you take all this stuff and believe it, these things that are presented as rumors, that's not very smart. And he even says himself, I present everything as a rumor. So what really is the problem? I think that he was upset, and I get it. I would be upset too. Someone took a shot at me. I did. I took a shot at his sources and him. But trying to trying to push the entire narrative of, oh, well, calling fans retards. That's where I had an issue with it. SJ Shady for $10. Don't get me wrong. I like Doomcock, but I don't think you can say hashtag Doomcock is right. I don't think he can say hashtag Doomcock was right when his sources are right, but also not take any flack for when he's wrong. You can't have it both ways. Thank you, SJ Shady. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. You guys are blowing it up. I appreciate all the support. Again, today was probably going to be talking about more like Lord of the Rings stuff and the Captain Marvel person. We might get into that a little bit later, but I had to respond. So, Joe Voss for $10. Doesn't say anything, but thank you for the support, man. Appreciate it. David Hart for 10. After actually reading Doomcock's reply to you and what he retweeted, wow, I get being ticked off like you mentioned, but still, he should have stayed off social media. Yeah, like, what happened last, like, when I woke up this morning and see, like, what happened last night, I was still like, okay, I get it. You know, let all that out. I was still not going to respond, and then it just continued, so I had to do something. Vandom, 420 for $5. Doomcock should change his name to Fake Newscock. That's got a ring to it. Fake Newscock. Thank you, Vandom. Roger H for $2. Thumbs up, super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate it. Her and the Steadfast for $5. No Inquisition tonight. So yeah, his panties are in a knot. I see a couple people in chat saying no Inquisition tonight. As far as him, his panties being a knot because of it, I think it's probably best. I don't know any of the details. I don't know what's going on between him and Gary. That's between him and Gary. Just like what's between him and me should remain him and me. You know, like if that kind of shit, if it hadn't been so public. But I think that maybe they should actually just kind of talk and work things out before they just do an Inquisition. And then maybe something happens on stream that you don't want to happen. So I think it's probably a good move. VG for Aussie $5. It's not rumors, Ryan. It's news fanfic, and you will respect the news fanfic community. Thank you, VG. Appreciate the support. Josh Lurch for $5. Calling out people when they fail to show receipts is exactly why I watch RK. Nerdrotic should do the same. Thank you, Josh. And to be clear, listen, Gary does a stream with Doomcock, right? He does a stream with him called The Inquisition. I've heard, Nerd Gary been asked, and he's very polite about it, very forthcoming. If he says, do you think these are real? He'll say, no, I don't believe those rumors. And he just leaves it at that. And, that's all there is to it. And that's fine. That's very, very professional. And, it's probably a tough position to be in when you stream with someone and people come and ask questions like that. But Gary always handles it like a class act. He does. WZRBS for $5. Canceling the Inquisition was such a bitch move. Whatever. As much as I love Gary, I was going to watch Mario Kart anyway. Thank you, WZRBS. I'm sure you would, because you want to be there to see my misery. Enter the Unfamiliar for $5. I demand the best of the rumor mill. It's the rumor we deserve, not the rumor we need right now. Lol, thumbs up, hail. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Agent Zero for $5. I think you were harsh on Doomcock. Fighting among each other helps only our enemies. That said, I do feel like Doomcock's rumor chasing is getting out of hand. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Agent Zero. I appreciate the super chat and the kind of balanced take. And like I said, I read every super chat. So if you guys want to shit on me, if you want to disagree with me, that's fine. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, you can watch Doomcock. You can like both of our channels. It does not matter in any way, shape, or form to me. Contrary to the popular social media narrative that's out there right now. No, I did not say if you're subscribed to Doomcock, you're a retard. If you watch a Doomcock video, you're a retard. If you enjoy and are entertained by Doomcock, if you like him, you're retarded. It's not what I said, despite the numerous attempts to kind of, to kind of justify that in some sort of way. I said what I said. We played it here. I let you guys hear it for yourselves. I might play it again, actually. We'll play it again. because I know some of you weren't here. I know some of you weren't here for that. So why don't we play it again? Very clearly, I was talking about people who, you know, continue to take every single rumor that comes out and believe it to be true. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. There we go.
And that was the update.
Thank you for the update.
We gotta watch the beginning part because that's what precipitated this. This didn't just come out of nowhere.
We do have an
This didn't just come out of nowhere, right? It's not like I just took a moment to decide, oh, I'm gonna go after it. We have this clip.
Mm.
Yeah.
Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
And that was the update.
Thank you for the update.
If you actually believe like some fucking dude who says he got 8 different sources and has said 25
Okay,
different
thank you for
things,
the
and
update.
none of them have literally fucking none of them have come true, and you continue to hang on his every word when he says, oh, another source came out and said 80% of what I've told you is true. You are fucking retarded if you can't see that shit. You might as well go sip for Geeky Pixie. Like,
So I take it you don't buy it.
No, it's
nothing
sorry.
to buy.
Are we talking about a particular source here, or am I missing? Like,
Tomato.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you like, if legitimately, yeah, if legitimately you're just hanging on the every word of Doomcock every time he fucking comes with one of these different rumors about the same fucking thing over and over again. Yeah, I think that's.
Do you have like a beef with him or something?
And there was Rags, and there was Rags at the end of the course. Mahler asked a question. Rags said you have a beef with them, but that's the statement we're talking about. Just so everyone is very clear. Saw some people saying, well, I have the transcripts. Yeah, it's up very public. It's on Nerdrotic Live. It's available for everyone to see. I'm not ashamed to play it. Played it for you guys a couple times already. So it is what it is. Let's get back to some super chats, guys. And again, you guys are fucking awesome. I know it's probably not what you thought would happen on this Sunday, what we thought this stream would be about, but it is where we're at. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. Peter Hahn for $2. Can you confirm rumors? Oh, more rumors. Can you confirm rumors? Drunk missed my super chats. I can indeed, Peter. I can indeed. Drunk missed your super chats. Thank you for the super chat. London Fog 66. I fucking burped. London Fog 66 for $2. This is what KK wants. Think, Ryan. Think. Well, thank you, London Fog, for the $2. Yeah, I can't imagine that anybody wants to see creators infighting like this publicly. I can't imagine they do. For me, I'm always going to say how I feel. So in the same way that when someone comes and attacks him for saying he's this, he's that, he's a racist, he's a bigot, whatever, I will defend him as I've done multiple times, including on a video on Geeks and Gamers very publicly. I'm also, when I get asked about these rumors, when these rumors are out there, I'm going to say exactly how I feel about it, that I do not think these sources are legitimate. I don't think these sources are accurate because of the track record. And if I have a Word document here of all the things that have been inaccurate, you know, just with Star Wars, not involving, you know, the Batman or Star Trek or whatever. So I'm not going to sit there and go through all those, but you can find them for yourself. It's not hard to find. All you have to do is look at all the videos. And when it comes to Rise of Skywalker, I just want to be very clear. The Jedi Paxis leaks were on Reddit on August 30th. August 30th. Before September, when any accurate Rise of Skywalker leaks came out. So they were out there already on Reddit. Canada Dry for Canadian $2. FNT MVP. There's some people that are not super happy, with FNT because I'm associated with it. They didn't stand up and say something when I was talking shit, like I always do, when I was giving my opinion. There it is. My Nerdy Home for $10. What's up, Steph? I has a Twitter again. That's awesome, my nerdy home. Steph, again, she has a couple tweets defending me, and all of a sudden her Twitter got suspended and got mass flagged. That's weird. That's weird. I see Odin in the chat. What's up, Odin? Oh, Odin. I ate pizza for breakfast today, Odin. You would be proud. You would be proud. Where's Odin actually? See if I can. Oh, I don't even have live chat on. I've been looking at top chat this whole time like a fucking pleb. I was gonna mod Odin, but I can't find him again. That's all right. That's all right. I'll mod him when I see him again. Duncan McCockiner for $5. I stand with RK Outpost. Thank you. Thank you, Duncan McCockiner. Oh, look, there's Siobhan. Bitch, you didn't say hi to me. You didn't say hi to me. Well, hi. Hi, Siobhan. You know why I didn't say hi to you, Siobhan? I modded you too, Siobhan. And just so you know, for mods, you can basically just let everything go. That's not a racial slur. Oh, he already is. OMB Reviews is modded. He already is modded. All right, there we go. Odin says, I mean, Ryan has called me and others on the panel retard before. You're not wrong. It's pretty common in my dialect and my tongue. Timothy Fitzgerald for $5. My sources indicate Omega is getting her own. Oh, fuck. All right. Timothy Fitzgerald for $5. My sources indicate Omega is getting her own spinoff called The Bad Snatch, but take it with a grain of salt. My source is Mike Zero. Thank you, Timothy. That one got me. That one got me. Speaking of, God, everybody from Friday Night Tights is just coming on in. As is here. Hilver's Babyface says, I can't fap to this. Not yet. Wait till Perry Chan gets a hold of it. Then you'll be able to fap. No problem. That'll be easy. It'll be easy. So someone says, Mr. Batsu says, I unsubbed from Doomcock months ago, got tired of his pretentious rambling and bad impressions. That's one thing that I'm not going to do is tell anyone to unsub or not support anyone. Because shit like that, again, what we see sometimes is this very SJW-ish behavior when it comes to taking things out of context intentionally to gaslight. When it comes to trying to control other people's platforms and who they put on there and try to make them publicly disown someone. When it comes to being like, I unsub, like advocating for people to like unsub or whatever. That to me is unnecessary. It's not something that I'm going to fucking do. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. People choose their paths. People choose their paths. Sean the Movie Man for $5. I ended up unsubbing to, well, another, let's see. I ended up unsubbing to Mecha Random for the awful thing she said about Gary and Tom. However, what you said on Friday Night Tights wasn't bad. No simp, but you're awesome, bro. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. I think that most people didn't really have a problem with it. I think there's some very specific, people that have an issue with it. This is what it is. Leo, Slayer of SJW, weirdos. And again, you're free to subscribe or unsubscribe to whoever you want. I'm not going to advocate for it. Leo, Slayer of SJW, weirdos for $2. Ryan, please call it Mike Zero as well. Mike Zero. I don't believe your sources, Mike Zero. I don't believe what you're putting out there, Mike Zero. And if you believe Mike Zero's videos after he's been proven wrong over and over again, I mean, what is that going to be? I got 2 words for you. Fucking retarded? Is that what it's going to be? Maybe. But there's my call out, Leo Slayer. Brick here for $2 with a little robot man. GLHF. What does that even mean? GLH. Am I just such a boomer? I don't even know what that fucking stands for. Either way, thank you very much for the super sticker, Brick here. Gomer Kyle for $5. Easy fix. Easy fix. Just say you were calling me a retard, and I'll tell YouTube and Doomcock. I identify as one and may actually be one. So there, you got my permission. Hey, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Gomer Kyle. John Peters with a little angel super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate it, John. Heath Nation for 2. You ate breakfast. Did you pour cereal or milk first? I ate pizza for breakfast. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Well, hold on. Dude, keep burying your head in the sand. You messed up big time. Divided the common fan base and have a minuscule following compared to Doomcock. You were pulling from him. You fudged yourself. I do not care about Doomcock having more Twitter followers or more subscribers than me, right? The idea that I have been talking about these rumors this way. If you didn't know this, you haven't been paying attention. I've been talking about these rumors this way for over a year easily. Mikey said it. Mikey already said it. I've been talking about these rumors for a long, long fucking time because that's how I feel about them. And if someone has that big of a problem with me, someone has that big of a problem with me, then it is what it is, right? That's the content I make. That's how I speak. That's how I act. So it is what it is, man. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I think a lot of people think, oh, every time something happens, it's like, it's the end for RK Outpost. It's the end for Geeks and Gamers. It's the end for Friday Night Tights. It's the end for Nerderotic. No, it's not. It's a little fucking bump that doesn't really matter. But I was kind of forced to come out and say something after everything that's going on online. Human Kirk for €5. Only one way to settle it. You plus Doomcock in a buck-naked wrestling match, as will like it. I tell you what. Me versus Doomcock, mud wrestling, as flies here to officiate. I think that's really the only reasonable. I think that's the only reasonable thing to do, right? I think so. I think we can work that out. Let me check the Streamlabs. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't looked at Streamlabs in a while. And whoa. Holy fuck, David. I got another super chat. Holy fuck. David Hervey with a massive, massive super chat. 500 Harvey, not Hervey. Sorry, David. David Harvey for $500 fucking dollars. David is a massive supporter, big supporter of our Park Hop and big G&G supporter, big Friday Night Tights supporter. Massive fucking donation, $500 fucking dollars. Everyone is entitled to your opinion. You gave your opinion, no hate. Colorful metaphors aside, sorry this snowballed into a thing. Thank you, David. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, that's I tried to. Again, I've been trying to ride it out for the past like day and a half or so and not say anything, but eventually you had to. Furious Zap, and again, $500 fucking dollars. Insane, bro. Thank you for the support. Furious Zap for 10. The rumors were disproved by Gina's firing. Wanting them to be true is not good enough. I think the sources wanted to discredit Doomcock with misinformation, and he should have screwed them after that, but he didn't. That's kind of what I think. I think that it's legitimate bad information meant to, honestly, I think those types of things are things that people at Disney and people at Warner Brothers want to see happen. I think they want to see people like, and these things be completely disproven and like distract from anything else they're doing. I just want to talk about like real shit that's accurate, you know, and my opinion on that thing. Now, if I am going to give you an opinion, like I made predictions on what I thought was going on behind the scenes with Pedro Pascal, I was very clear that it's just all my intuition involved. Turns out that seems to be looking more and more likely day by day. I gave my opinion on what I thought the Lucasfilm Civil War was all about, where I said this is not a real thing. These people work together. You know, the idea that Kathleen Kennedy is trying to keep Dave and John away from things and all this stuff, I just didn't buy it. I didn't believe it. And I gave it based on my intuition. It was very clear that I don't have any sources. I'm not in the source game. And turns out that in the midst of this Lucasfilm Civil War, Dave Filoni got promoted by Kathleen Kennedy. So it is what it is. Eric Winberg for 2, taking the high ground. Good move. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, buddy. Again, David with the $500 fucking dollars. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. And then Francisco Sanchez Jr. Francisco Sanchez Jr. for 200. For 200 over on YouTube. I was not expecting this. Eventually, when so many channels talk about similar things, you will get occasional moments when dirty laundry is aired. I watch Friday Night Tights for the convos and non sequiturs. I'm not too interested in the properties discussed, which says a lot about how much I just enjoy your shows. Dude, that is awesome. And I think that's one of the things we're trying to do with Friday Night Tights is, if you guys have noticed, you know, sometimes we barely get to a few topics. It's just, you know, it's just talking with each other and, you know, shitting on each other, joking around, memeing, all these things, because I think people are genuinely very entertained by it. And the reason they're entertained is because the personality is involved, because of Gary, because of how he's able to run a stream and keep things flowing, because of, you know, the jokes and things like that Odin pops in, the old man jokes, the pizza shit, the fucking commentary, as his insanity, me being me, right? Me being me and being who I am. Those are the things that makes Friday Night Tights really work very well. And of course, Jeremy's there. You know, Jeremy's there to sit there and promote Geeks and Gamers. But it just works really well. So that means a lot from someone, you know, coming out and saying that, Francisco. I really appreciate it. That's what we're going for. So big shout out to Francisco. Big shout out to David Harvey with a massive super chat. 2 massive super chats from you guys. Incredible. Michael Deitchke for $10. Fandom Menace has reached closeout phase, just like Gamergate did. Made its point, won the argument, reached the ceiling what further it could do. Now the leaders have begun to squabble / hold on. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like disagree with you. Like, it was always something that was, you know, a hashtag, people that just shared common like goals. And then when that thing is kind of over and Star Wars is fucking like over for all intents and purposes, then you start looking at other things. And some people go in different directions. Some people may have gone to the, you know, tearing apart comic books. Some people may have gone to talk more about video game things and the culture war inside those things. And that, you're right, it's just something that happens. It's not that big a deal. And there's still a ton of great people out there to support. So this is what it is. It's not a big deal. Blade Scorpio for $2. This beef's almost on the level of me and PewDiePie. Yeah, you and PewDiePie, I will say, you and PewDiePie are all over it. You and PewDiePie are all over it right now. You guys are getting massive views. When you combine him plus your channel, it's crazy. Jared Yelverton for $5. I can't speak against Mike Zero because I was raised not to tease the special needs kids. Also, check out Patriots and Pop Culture on YouTube. Yeah, Jared runs a channel called Patriots and Pop Culture. Really cool. Definitely go out there and support him. I talk to him in DM sometimes. Really cool dude. So thank you, Jared. Spike in Madness for $5. I love Doomcock. And as always, he says, take his rumors with a grain of salt. I don't understand why they can't take your opinion the same way. Asshole. Thank you, Spike in Madness. Appreciate it. The Pizza Menace. Yes. The Pizza Menace. Oh, shit. Breaking news. Last Jedi to be retconned. There you go. There you go. We should have known. We should have known. 487 Sean Tower for Canadian $2. You and Doomclock have clearly stated these are rumors. Jesus, people deal with them how you see it. No one has said these are facts. Well, that is the thing. There are a few people that take it as fact. They take it at face value, even though it's clearly presented as a rumor. And if you are one of those people, that's what I said, just realize that the history and the fact that it is indeed a rumor. Unpopular movie opinions for $5. Can you call me and my audience retarded so I can get some more traffic to my channel? Yeah, sure. Unpopular movie opinions. Man, you're just so fucking retarded. Is that what you're looking for? Is that the clip that you need? There you go. Thank you, unpopular movie opinions. Dark Side Droids for $10. At the end of the day, All that matters is some people talk shit and have fun. Some people get offended. Some do both. But Epstein didn't kill himself. Very true. It wouldn't let you say kill in a super chat, would it? Censored super chats. But thank you, Dark Side Droids. Yeah. Again, I'm going to be who I am. I'm not going to apologize for what I said because I say shit like that all the time. And I do just think I needed to clarify what it was so that the people talking about it on social media can maybe realize, all you guys realize that what's on social media isn't the full narrative. It isn't the actual context. Go look at the tape. Because we have the tape. Bionic belly button. Here you go. This is what I want to see from Bionic belly button for $20. And I know I have supporters that are supporters of both me and Doomcock. Obviously, I'm on Gary's channel, right? Once a week. Bionic belly button says, I like you both. Thank you for not making me feel like I have to choose between you. I wish it could have been handled privately. Twitter drama sucks. Yeah, I do too. And I tried for as long as I could to kind of not respond on Twitter, but eventually I just felt like I had to. But I in no way do I want to make anybody feel that way. You're free to watch whoever you want. You're free to enjoy whatever you want. Absolutely. And I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you're here, Bionic belly button, like there are a lot of other reasons to watch Doomcock's channel besides the rumor stuff. He does streams where he literally doesn't talk shit about rumors. It's just like entertaining. He does his accents. He does songs. Like he does things like that. And that's one of the reasons why he has such a big loyal fan base and following. He doesn't just do rumor stuff. He does a lot of other things. I'm specifically talking about the sources for these rumors, but I'm not going to be somebody who retweets someone saying or likes something, be like, you should unsub to this person to send a message. That ain't going to be me. So I'm not going to make you choose. You're fucking welcome. Everybody's welcome to be here, except for Jeremy, for the most part. But thank you, Bionic belly button. I'm sorry for all the drama. It sucks. What I really feel bad about is that like Gary and shit got pulled into it that way. That was what was really pissing me off. It would have been a little easier to ignore if it had like kind of just been me. But again, is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. Teresa, Miss Martin Muses. Thank you, Teresa, with a rose super sticker. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Teresa has been a supporter from the very fucking beginning of this channel. Very beginning of this channel. Incredible person. Subscribe to her. Loki's Mornings of Mischief for 5. People ask me why I don't talk rumors. What's up, Loki? Loki, I need to come on. I need to come on your channel at some point because I want to go and do that, but mornings are so bad for me. We got to see if we can find a time where I can do it in the afternoon or evening sometime. A special Morning of Mischief. We got to figure it out. Loki's Morning of Mischief for 5. People ask me why I don't talk rumors. From now on, I will say, see Ryan Kinel. Keep rocking, bro. I'll try, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Heath Nation for $5. If Geeks and Gamers ever has pro wrestling, you and Doomcock should face each other and the loser gets his head shaved. I mean, I'll be real. I don't think that that's very fair. If me and Doomcock, put it like this, if me and Doomcock are going to have a wrestling competition or a rough and rowdy, as I like to say, if you've ever watched Barstool Sports Rough and Rowdy, they do these like fucking brawls that are hilarious. But we could do a rough and rowdy, me and Doomcock, but I think that the stakes would need to be different because since he is, he doesn't show his face, so him having his head shaved would do nothing. It needs to be something else. He would need to be wearing something, silly or whatever, something stupid on his hat. That would be my rule. If I had to shave my head, he would have to do something on his hat. But we could set that up. Zan Zoltan for 100. Is that Argentinian? Oh, he says hi from Argentina. Hi, man. I like you both. On Friday Tights, I was kind of surprised on your message But after hearing you today, I understand your point. You're a great guy. Ryan, same as well. Friday Night Tights and Doomcock. Hi from Argentina. Well, hi, Zan Zoltan. I appreciate that. I appreciate the super chat. And I appreciate you listening to all this. Appreciate you listening to all of it, because again, I know if you had just like kind of seen Twitter or whatever, or maybe just like heard part of the clip and didn't understand the context and thought it was just out of nowhere, then I get why people are heated. I get why Doomcock was upset. I've said that multiple times. It's all the other ways that it went down that I really felt like I had to respond. OG Star Wars with a little super sticker, a little coffee being held out. Thank you, OG Star Wars. I appreciate it. Sean the Movie Man for $10. The fact that a Demi Lovato Rocky reboot is coming out cements the need for the fandom menace. Also, you're good-natured about the frequent jokes against you on Friday Night Tights. Other creators need thicker skin. I do every intro to Friday Night Tights. It's like, how can Perry Chan humiliate me more? Oh, look, I just eat shit off the floor. I eat diseased shit off the floor. Oh, my room's a fucking mess. Like, these are things we do. These are things we do. And it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Drunk 3PO for $5. I love Ryan with a heart. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Snatchface the Fool for $10. Glad you finally found your backbone to stand up to someone. Too bad it's against Doomcock and his fans instead of when Zack Snyder bitch smacked you, your company, and the fans. Alpha move. Well, again, I think that one of the things that you're seeing from this entire situation, again, that people always like try to bring up old shit and that, which if you've even listened to what went down behind the scenes, Jeremy has an entire video about it. But of course, people are going to continue to run with their false narratives, as they often do on the internet. But when that happened, again, we were live on a stream, and like Gary did on Friday Night Tights, Gary didn't stop it or put us. No, it fucking got ended. It was over, and he moved on and continued on. That's what he did, and that's what we did during the stream too. If I could have sit down and changed up, and if I realized how everyone was going to react, probably would have been a little bit different. But it is what it is. Slayer Sigma Zeta for $5, and thank you for the $10, by the way. Slayer Sigma Zeta for $5. What's good, dude? Who's your favorite Sith Lord from the EU? PS Trump 2024. Thank you, Slayer Sigma Zeta. Yeah. I agree, Sean the Movie Man. Ryan didn't want to derail the stream for suicide prevention. Agreed. As far as my favorite Sith Lord from the expanded universe, it 100% has to be Jason Solo, Darth Kaitis. If you count him as a Sith Lord, I do. I think he's the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy. Jason Solo is probably my favorite Star Wars character. Darth Kaitis is a badass. He did nothing wrong. That would be my favorite Sith Lord. If you're talking about maybe kind of different, like older. I mean, Darth Bane has an awesome story. Darth Bane has an awesome trilogy. I don't know if I'd call him my favorite. I mean, somebody like Darth Nihilus literally has no story. The Sith Emperor is cool. I would like, for me, Darth Krayt is an underrated one. I do like Darth Krayt from the Legacy comics, but for me, Jason Solo all the way. The Galactic Alliance Guard, badass. Krista Nova for $7. For $7 says, I kind of like, but don't, but I think I don't like Ryan. What the fuck does that even mean? All right. I kind of like, but don't, but I think I don't like Ryan. Thank you, Krista. Krista is fucking me to death with this goddamn cat shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. I see Lady Gravemaster in the chat says, I'm out of money to donate. Of course, you don't need to, of course. But I have to be a responsible adult with a budget. But I wanted to say you're a shithead and I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Gravemaster. Good to see you here. Mexican Iron Man for $20. I concur with Bionic. My heart would break. However, blame Mexican Iron Man. This is his fault. Where are the promised virtual tacos? I say finish the wall. Seal the border. Oh, wait. I'm already legal and live in South Carolina. Hail, you got ahead of it. You got ahead of it, my friend. You, before they, you know, finished the wall, you got across the border, you got your green card. Everything was all good. Everything was all good. So no, Mexican Iron Man's awesome. I want to say a big shout out to him. Again, Mexican Iron Man, a big supporter of Doomcock, a big supporter of me. There are no sides in this. Nobody, at least I'm not, gonna try to force anyone to take sides or anything like that. If you, that's the thing that always gets me with this kind of stuff. And they're like, how dare you let Ryan do that? And like these kinds of things, he's kind of controlling of other people's platforms. If you, like, for people that do things with Doomcock, that stream with Doomcock, it does not matter. It's not going to offend me one little bit. It's not a big deal. So I'm glad you guys understand that. I hope that I've really made that clear to everyone, that there are no like sides or stuff like that. At least not for me. But Mexican Iron Man is someone who, again, immediately, you know, stood up and said, hey, you guys are both cool. And would never make you change or choose sides, brother. WZRBS for 5. With all the support you're getting, Ryan, I feel the need to remind people you kick puppies. You got to say it. It's got to be said. You got to mention it. Thank you, WZRBS. Jason Smoot for $20 says, Ryan, I'm hiccuping. Excuse me. Ryan, this Friday Night Tight Stream was probably one of my favorites. That's the thing that is really missing from all this. When you look at how the chat reacted in that moment, when you look at the likes, when you look at the engagement, when you look at all that and the feedback, people are saying it's like one of the best Friday Night Tights they've ever had. Just funny as fuck. They loved it the entire way through. So at the end of the day, I think a lot of drama was caused from something that's pretty small. The Friday Night Tight Stream was probably one of my favorites. Also, I expect you to throw the R word around copiously on the Mario Kart stream tonight. I will probably not, because I will be on Twitch, but there will probably be some references to it. I'll probably say low IQ. I'll probably say, let's see. I'll probably say that you're fucking, you have a room temperature IQ. That's what I'll probably say. I'll say you got Velcro shoes. That's what we'll do. Yes, this was really what made the stream. Oh, geez. Good thing that was only one word off, or only one letter off. I accidentally pulled that up. I meant to pull this up. Heel versus babyface. I miss Paul Walker. See, that was really what I think we didn't talk about enough, was the tribute to Paul Walker. The tribute to Paul Walker that Az gave. And after the stream, we looked at because Az had never seen him, so he didn't know the scene where like Paul Walker and when like Paul Walker and Vin Diesel say goodbye, and then I showed him the meme video of that like tire rolling down an exit. It was so fucking funny. But hail to Az. But thank you, Jason Smoot, for the support, buddy. The tragedy of Jason Solo for 5. Jason Solo's entire story arc is one of the best in all the expanded universe. As far as the Star Wars rumors, I'll believe that when I see it. Well, thank you. The tragedy of Jason Solo. I think that, and the problem is, I wish I could just tell people to say, you know, I wish I could just tell people, read the Legacy of the Force series. 9 books, you're good. But you can't. You can't tell Jason Solo's story in 9 books. And you can't just hop in there. You have to, at the very least, read NJO and the Swarm War trilogy, the Killick trilogy. You really should probably start with Young Jedi Knights. You probably should, but I think you can skip Young Jedi Knights because you get so much backstory of the characters in NJO. Let's see. Howley 240 for $20. Thank you very much, Howley. I have no idea what's going on because work has me working a fuck ton of hours, so I'm way out of the loop, but stay toxic and your channel is awesome. Thank you, Howley. Appreciate it. At the end of the day, it's a lot of drama that's been spun up for not a whole lot of good reason. But thank you, my friend. Heiress of Chaos for 5. We have 2 of the same exact super stickers right in a row. From Heiress of Chaos, it is a Ghost of Tsushima corgi. That's how I say it. It's a Ghost of Tsushima corgi with a little headband. Just going like, what would it be like? He's going like that. And then Jane Theory for $5 with the same exact little, how's it go? Corgi gif. There we go. Thank you, Jane Theory, and thank you, Eris of Chaos. You guys are fucking awesome. Leo Slayer of SJW Weirdos for 2. I'm literally wearing Velcro shoes. How dare you? How dare I? I did insult the Velcro shoes. I did. And room temperature IQs. One of the things I like to say is the room temperature IQ thing. And I was talking to someone the other day. I think it might have been on Matt Wilkins' A More Civilized Age stream. We did a great one talking about the Heart of the Jedi, and we got into a bunch of different topics. A couple real cool guests. Eckhart's Ladder was there. Definitely recommend you guys check that stream out on Matt Wilkins' channel. But I think I said that the way Kevin J. Anderson writes Luke Skywalker, because I like Kevin J. Anderson for what he did for the expanded universe, for connecting everything. I did not like some parts of his book. Specifically, I don't like how dumb Luke acts. And I think I made a joke on the stream. I said, Luke Skywalker has a room temperature IQ in Kevin J. Anderson books, and it's not on Tatooine, it's on fucking Hoth. It's room temperature in Hoth. So it was, it's always been one of my criticisms. Love the man for his work, love the man for his dedication to keeping continuity and connecting things, but not a big fan of his Luke Skywalker. Eric Weinberg for 2. I'm happy to see Nerdrotic and D-Day Cobra mostly keeping out of it, as I think they should, as I think is prudent. Thank you, Eric Weinberg. Appreciate it, my man. Inside the Booth. God bless you, Ryan. I tried to message you. Not sure if you got it. Love your streams. I will take a look. I don't know if it was on Patreon or if it was on Twitter, but I'll take a look for it. Thank you for the super chat, Inside the Booth, and the support. Scottish Nerd for £2. You need the Carillion trilogy for Jason too. Do you need it? That provides a lot of Centerpoint Station backstory, which is important for NJO and is important for Legacy of the Force series for sure. I don't know if I would say it's necessary, but you're right. That's a good point. That does provide some backstory. 100%. Timothy Fitzgerald for 2. Kevin J. Anderson, good. Editor room temperature. Hated his Dune. See, I've never read his Dune. I've heard things though. I have heard things, but I like the man. I have nothing but respect for the man. I don't like how he was treated by some of the other EU authors, like Timothy Zahn. I think he got kind of a raw deal, but I think that, even though I'm not the biggest fan of some of his content, it's very important to Star Wars, and what he did with connecting so many things and tying all the stories together was really important for how the EU grew. So shout out Kevin J. Anderson. Frank Harris for 5. What do you think about Jason Solo's reason for his fall stated in Star Wars Fate of the Jedi? I think we all kind of knew that, right? I mean, I think that the reason for Jason's fall was because he saw what would happen. He saw the future. He saw a possible future and realized that he had to change it, that he had to do something to change that future. And he was willing to sacrifice everything for it. That was always Jason's thing. He was like very analytical about, he's like, I am doing it for the right reason. That was always how Vergier taught him, regardless of your actions, regardless if you use the dark side of the Force, regardless if you use the light side of the Force. If you use a light side power for a bad thing, then the ends, right? If the ends don't justify the means, that's what it's all about. Do the ends justify the means for Jason Solo? If he uses a light side power for an evil thing, he's doing evil. But if he's using a dark side power for what he feels like is a righteous cause, like a true cause, that he's truly doing what's best for the galaxy, then in his mind, he was able to be like, okay, I'm okay with the way I'm behaving and justify it. And the problem was he just went too far down the path and got consumed by that darkness, while at the same time still being true to what his core was and to his family, what he was all doing that for. So I like it. I was okay with it. Stunk Puppets for $2. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, hands down. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe you should. Maybe we should have a big argument about who's the best Batman now. Michael Keaton, best Batman, hands down. I mean, I like Keaton for sure. I loved Affleck's portrayal, an older Batman. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with Keaton in the Flash movie. I think the Flash movie is going to be a pile of shit, a pile of dog shit. But I can't deny that I'm interested to see what kind of story they want to tell with Michael Keaton. And if it does eventually evolve into this, Batman Beyond potential series, because that's what you have to do that. If you're bringing Keaton back, you got to do fucking Batman Beyond. You got to have Terry McGinnis, man. Come on. Keaton was the best Bruce, Affleck the best Batman. It's so funny how like so many people have different thoughts about Batman, specifically Batman. And I love it. That's what people do. People argue about that shit over and over and over again. Melissa Lord for $2 on Streamlabs. Hey, Ryan, I love you both you and Doomcock, but people getting upset about Twitter drama could have never survived in the kitchens I've worked in. Well, there you go. Thank you, Melissa Lord. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Again, I'll say it over and over again. There's no sides that need to be chosen in any way, shape, or form. So you're free to watch whatever you want to watch. And I'm glad you're here to support me. Yeah, they couldn't survive in the kitchens. Cowboy 1 for 2. Adam West, hands down. There you go, Adam West. Adam West. A lot of people have a lot of love for Adam West. I don't know if I would say, yeah, he's my favorite Batman of all time, my favorite iteration of Batman. But you got to have respect for the old Batman West, or Adam West Batman. All right, guys. I think that we're gonna call it a stream because we've been going an hour and a half. Been going quite a long time. You guys have been massively supportive. I know it's not easy what's going on Twitter, and I wanted to make sure I did this stream to explain to everybody, to try to tell you what my beef, I guess, actually is with the sources and everything, and what I actually said, because what I actually said is very different from what is being perpetuated that I said. So I hope this did that. I hope this did everything that was supposed to do. I will be, for my patrons and channel members and everything, in Discord. If you're a supporter tier in Discord, you can head over there. I'm going to be doing the voice chat in a little bit after this. Also on Locals, we'll be doing a live chat that I'll set up. Count for about 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll say at 5:30. At 5:30 Pacific time, so 22 minutes from now, I'll be doing the Discord voice call. I'll be in the Locals supporter chat. And you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you to everybody who is supporting me over on Locals, Patreon, channel members, everybody. You're fucking incredible. Thank you guys who came out and supported in a massive, massive way today. It wasn't all support. We knew that. We knew it wasn't going to be that way going in. But I think at the end of the day, we can all realize that this isn't that big of a deal and we can all move forward from here. But thank you guys for standing with me. I really do appreciate the hell out of you. I got to give a shout out to Right On Optics. Forgot to do the beginning, but the sponsor of this channel, Right On Optics. They are veteran owned and operated. They have a lot of veterans and former law enforcement officials working for them. They make sights for guns. They make scopes for guns. They make binoculars, which are incredible. Expect a unboxing and review of their incredible binoculars soon. And I think maybe next week we might do a giveaway for one of these binoculars valued at fucking MSRP $600 fucking dollars. We're going to be giving away 3 of them in the next couple months. Right On Optics. Absolutely awesome. Even if you're not a gun person, go follow them on Twitter, go follow them on Instagram, go give them some support because they definitely deserve it. They support free speech and everyone's ability to speak, which is something that's very important now, even within our own circles. So thank you guys for being incredible. Alamo for $2 super chat. Doesn't say anything, but thank you. Cowman Plays for 5. Kevin Conroy is the definitive Batman in my opinion. But if we're talking live action, I'd say Ben Affleck. Everyone has a different opinion on all this shit, on comics, on Star Wars, and everything. That's what makes this so awesome. That's what makes argument so awesome. You guys are incredible. Let me check the Streamlabs. Make sure I'm good. Bronx Thrash for $3. The best Batman is Kevin Conroy, hands down. Everyone has a different take on this, and it's awesome. Purple Valkyrie for £5. Take care. Take care all at the end of the day. Twitter drama isn't worth anything. Thank you, Purple Valkyrie. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. What are we going to end with? What are we going to end with? Let's do an RK3PO. Let's do an RK3PO ending because we haven't done that in a while. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
Are you ready?
Here it is, the moment you have all been waiting for, soon to be the biggest show in the world.
Boomerang!